hell is freezing over, because Bernie and the angle are also on the same page. Joining me now, Jason Miller, senior advisor for the Trump-Vance transition. Jason, take us inside the dining room. That photo of Trudeau and Trump, I mean, I'm sorry, but it was very funny. It looked like his child next to him. But this was after Trudeau has basically destroyed parts of Canada with this hideous immigration policy that's flooded Canada with foreigners, much to the chagrin of a growing number of Canadians.
Yeah, Laura, this is a big part of it, but also keep in mind what President Trump is talking about are two very simple principles that everybody can relate to, whether you're Democrat or Republican or independent, if you're American or even if you're not an American. Peace and prosperity. Those are the two big things that President Trump has been pushing and what he's going to bring in this second term. Now, I want to go back for a moment when we talk about the Democrats, and as President Trump would always say, the misinformation and disinformation that they've been pushing for really the last 8 years. You can say ever since he came down the golden escalator. When they would attack President Trump and this whole threat to democracy nonsense, they were trying to cover up what they were doing to President Trump. And I think one of the genius things that he has done so far, take a look at his nominees. Take a look at Pam Bondi, Kash Patel. The focus to get politics out of government is really important. You're going to see that across all these nominees in his administration.
I like the fact that President-elect Trump repeatedly uses the word pragmatism, common sense. Because if people hear conservative, they maybe say, well, I'm not conservative. But then they hear common sense. Like, oh, I get it. Like, we got to put our needs first. Then maybe we can be better at helping other countries. And we can be stronger and have a more efficient military. That takes it away from the old left-right dynamic. And I think a lot of young people, especially ones I talked to down in Florida over the holiday, they're feeling that. And it's more fun to have common sense in the end.
Well, it is. And this is how President Trump was able to bring such results in that first term. It's common sense that's going to secure the border. It's common sense that's going to bring peace to the Middle East. It's common sense to give us this great economy that cuts through these all the traditional blocks that are in Washington and in Congress. But we know exactly how President Trump is going to govern in this second term. And I tell you, Laura, there's a massive advantage to where we are in 2024 versus 2016. By Thanksgiving, President Trump had his entire cabinet built out. So many of these top nominees in place. He had his chief of staff, Susie Wiles, already named, ready to go. It was way down the road for President Trump to be in this position in 2016. What this means is the policy team, folks like Stephen Miller and folks like Vince Haley, can step in on day one and get this done. I'm excited.
Vince Haley, a proud graduate of my law school class. He's awesome. I love Vince. He's one of my favorites. Jason, would Donald Trump accept a pardon from Joe Biden?
At this point, I don't know what Joe Biden is going to pull. I think it's nonsense. If it's some aspect of some PR play, he might try to do it. But President Trump did absolutely nothing wrong. That's why everything is disappearing. That's why he's focused on actually serving for this second term here. It's the reason why he won with such a mandate. American public saw this as nonsense.
Wait, would President Trump say no to a pardon, though? Come on.
No, I'm not going to go and put words in the president's mouth, but everyone sees exactly what's going on. This is a complete media manipulation by Joe Biden. And quite frankly, the American public does not want to hear what Morning Joe and Mika have to say. They want to hear what's going to happen to secure the border and make their bank accounts bigger. That's why he won with such big numbers.
Bring those energy costs down. It's getting cold, even in Washington, D.C. Jason, thank you so much.